Is a crime wave of carjacking clowns, and it's making us all fat. We have a $150 billion snack food industry. That's a billion with a B. That means our snack food industry is bigger than the lowest 50 economies on the planet combined. Just our snack food industry. Our problem with obesity comes largely from how we define our role with food in our lives. Food is supposed to be fuel, but it has assumed a larger role. It has become something to entertain us. It has become something to console us. It has become something simply to occupy our time. How many times have we gone to a movie and enhanced our enjoyment with a bucket of popcorn and a sugary soda? How many times have we had an emotional loss and consoled ourselves with a pint of Haagen-Dazs or a bag of Doritos? Many of our social interactions center around food. This idea of feasting goes back to the ancient custom of hospitality. This need to share the wealth in sort of like a collaborative effort to ensure the survival of the tribe or the human race, or however you want to put it. The irony is that although we have so many occasions that center around food in our culture, now more than any other time in human history, we eat alone. The irony there is that we are so obsessed with eating, but we don't accept responsibility for our eating. We like to blame it on other things. I'm just nervous, it's the pressure, it's the stress, I have to do something to relax, which is the same language you find with other addicts who discuss their relationship with alcohol, or drugs, or sex, or what have you. We don't accept responsibility to the point where we actually, in our society, have people who will sue fast food companies for getting them hooked. And I just honestly don't understand how that person can face everyone else after they've waddled into a lawyer's office and said, "Oh, look, Hardy's got me hooked on those damn curly fries." That's such a cop-out. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't ever recall driving by a McDonald's, Ronald McDonald zipping into my car, "Buy a Big Mac or I'm going to bust a cap in your ass." Driving along the beach near sunset. Oh, and who's that handsome stud there in the rearview mirror? Well, hello.
Now pull over. Get a Big Mac before I bust a McCap in your ass.
Okay. We call something like macaroni and cheese comfort food. I mean, think about that. Comfort food. You are seeking comfort from an inanimate object whose sole purpose should be to fuel and nourish your body, not to buttress you emotionally. We have this idea of death by chocolate, which has got to be one of the most galling things, trivializing death by overconsumption of chocolate, which is purely a luxury item. Something that is the very definition of a first world problem. If we want to reclaim our health, we have to acknowledge these reasons so that we can give ourselves the tools to deal with the behavior, so that we can deal with our reasons and so therefore change our actions. My chocolate, that might actually be more true than we care to acknowledge. It's food for thought. So I have a question for you. Do you feel as though your relationship with food has adversely impacted your health? How so? If you like what you saw today, please hit the like, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. Thank you.